So guys, welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for stopping by. If you're just joining us, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Well, with the way the whole thing is going right now, it seems that there is light at the end of the tunnel. So with what is happening right now, Nnamdi Kanu will soon hit his home. Yes, in Abia State, Afaruku Iboku. Allow Ejimakor, the lead counsel for Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, on Thursday said, President Bola Tinubu and the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, Fagbemi, can restore the bill granted to the Biafra agitator. Ejimakor based his call on the December 2023 Supreme Court judgment, which founded it wrong to have revoked the bill granted to Kanu by the Federal High Court, citing Section 287, 1 in bracket of the Nigerian Constitution. Ejimakor stated that Tinubu and Fagbemi do not need any further court order to restore Kanu's bail. In 2019, Justice Binta Nnamdi of the Federal High Court in Abuja revoked Kanu's bail and issued a bench warrant for his arrest. The order followed Kanu's continued absence from his trial since late 2017. Kanu had originally been granted bail on April 25, 2017 on the health grounds, but had not attended trial since November 2017. On May 20, 2024, Justice Ejimakor refused to restore Kanu's bail, which his legal representatives described as numerous following her refusal. Ejimakor took the case to the appeal court to contest Justice Ejimakor's ruling. After an unsuccessful attempt, the matter was brought before the Supreme Court, which ruled that the revocation of Kanu's bail was indeed wrong. In a statement titled, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, What the Public May Not Know, Ejimakor explained in December 2023, the Supreme Court held that it was wrong to have revoked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's bail, meaning that his bail should, without more, be restored by virtue of Section 287, 1 in brackets of the Constitution, which states, the decisions of the Supreme Court shall be enforced in any part of the Federation by all authorities and persons and by courts with subordinate jurisdiction to that of the Supreme Court. The operative part in these provisions lies in the phrase that says, by all authorities and persons and by the court. It follows, therefore, that since the Federal High Court refused to enforce the decision of the Supreme Court by its inexplicable failure to restore Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's bail, the federal government, which is an authority, or President Tinubu on AGF, Fagbemi, who are persons, can step in and restore Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's bail. They are bound to do so without more because, by the clear provisions of the Constitution, they do not need any further court order. In other words, it does not lie with the court alone to enforce the decisions of the Supreme Court. The President or the Attorney General can also concurrently exercise the same power. To be sure, their collective refusal to act has unrightly turned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu into a victim of force or unlawful imprisonment by the Nigerian state. This is where Britain comes in, as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is also its citizen, and under British law and pertinent international law binding Nigeria and Britain, no British citizen should be detained illegally by any court, regardless of dual nationality. So the question to ask is this: is it lawful or constitutional for the President and the Attorney General who breached the Constitution by refusing to enforce the decision of the Supreme Court to turn around and insist on subjecting Nnamdi Kanu to trial before a federal high court that also violated the Constitution by refusing to enforce the same decision of the Supreme Court? The answer is obvious. It is a blatant violation of Section 287, one in brackets of the Constitution. It is unlawful, preserve, and offense the basic canons of equity and good conscience, making it immoral to boot. Equity requires all to have clean hands. The trial of Nnamdi Kanu no longer bears any clean hands because the authorities, the President and the AGF that prosecuted him and the Federal High Court that intended to try him grossly dishonored the Supreme Court and the Constitution by refusing to restore his bail. And this can you subject a man to the rigorous and trials of persecution and try under a constitution you flagrantly violated in his black letters and spirit? Is Nigeria under a rule of law or a rule of impunity, whims, and caprices? This is the crux of the matter. So guys, this is that about that. Don't also forget that Igbo leaders are now assuring Nigerians and mostly the IPOB agitators to be calm that Nigerian government will soon get Nnamdi Kanu freed. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Kindly drop your comments below the comment section. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Share this video, let it go viral. Thank you and bye for now.